Module 2. General Food Hygiene. Introduction. In this module, we will cover several aspects of running a safe food business. The areas we will cover include food suppliers, transporting food, and delivery checks, pest control, good housekeeping, food suppliers and retailers. It is important when choosing a food supplier or retailer that not only are they able to produce and deliver quality food for your business, but also that the food is safe and fit for human consumption. You can eradicate a lot of problems at the latter stage of your food chain by selecting good quality and safe food at the purchasing stage. You must know where your food is coming from, as during your inspection, the EHO or FI will ask to see proof of purchase for particular meat, dairy, and fish ingredients. Measures and controls which should be implemented at purchase include the following. Incoming food should not be purchased if its packaging is seriously damaged, exposing the product to the risk of contamination, or if the food is contaminated. Purchased, incoming food must not be accepted if its use-by date or best before date has expired. Stock control. Stock control is important because if high-risk food is kept too long, even under favorable conditions, harmful bacteria may multiply. Additionally, even foods with a long shelf life, whether dried, canned, or frozen, may deteriorate if kept for too long. Food that is being stored may also become contaminated by food handlers, pests, and the catering environment. Stock control is a term used to describe the measures taken to ensure that food is not kept beyond its shelf life. Stock control measures that could be used include: food must not be used if its use-by date has expired. High-risk foods prepared on the premises and then stored for later use should be covered and labeled with the product, date made, and the shelf life date, not more than 3 days from preparation. The stock should be rotated on a first-in, first-out basis and damaged stock removed from the main storage area. Dried food should be stored in large waterproof containers and should not be topped up with new stock. Ensure that the existing food is used first. Keep food that can cause allergic reactions separate from other foods. It is vital not to lose the product description and traceability following unpacking, decanting, and storage. Pest control. A pest infestation of a food business can have devastating consequences. Any significant infestation will result in the immediate closure of the business by your EHO or FI. Your kitchen must be constructed in such a way it minimizes the risk of contamination. Pests can thrive in your kitchen if your kitchen provides uncontained food, food waste, moisture, warmth, and shelter. Food pests are detrimental to food safety and will cause food poisoning. Pest. Transmit disease. Contaminate food. Damage kitchen structure. You must check for pests in your kitchen to prevent them from spreading harmful bacteria. Write down the answers to the following questions. 1. What are the common food pests? 2. What things can attract pests to your kitchen? 3. What do you think are the signs of a pest infestation? The answer is 1. Mice, rats, cockroaches. 2. Dirt from food, warmth, shelter. 3. Droppings and smears. Although there is no legal requirement to have a pest control contract, the law says that you need to control and avoid any possible pest problems. As the food business owner, if you see an infestation, contact the pest controller and request treatment immediately. If you think any equipment or utensils are contaminated, wash using hot water and detergent to prevent the spread of harmful bacteria. If you think pests touch the food, throw it away immediately. As part of your opening checks, especially in event facilities, stay alert and check your premises, work areas for signs of pests. Check deliveries for signs of pests or pest damages such as gnawed packaging. Check for insects. Train staff to recognize pest signs and encourage early reporting. Call a pest controller if the problem persists or tell management. Good housekeeping. Good housekeeping is essential. Make your pest checks frequent. If your kitchen undergoes any spraying treatment, it is important you never let pest bait or chemical sprays come into contact with open or even wrapped food. Clean with hot water and disinfect any surfaces sprayed that will be used for food preparation. Signs of pests. Rats and mice. Small footprints in the dust, droppings, holes in walls and doors, grease and smear marks, urine stains on food packaging. Flies and insects. Bodies of insects, live insects, webbing, nests, droning or buzzing, maggots. Cockroaches. Eggs and egg cases, molted skins, the insects themselves. Ants. Small plies of sand or soil, the insects themselves. Birds. Feathers, droppings, nests, noise, the birds themselves. Beetles and weevils. Moving insects and dry food, small maggots. First aid. The law requires food businesses to have adequate and appropriate first aid equipment to enable first aid to be given. Make sure you purchase a box from your retail supermarket or online. Ensure you have blue plasters for cuts, as these are easily recognizable if they get into food during preparation. Congratulations, you are close to completing Module 2 to ensure you comply with food safety legislation, provide safe food, and have a successful food business. Let's do a quick recap to ensure you picked up and retain important information from this module. Complete this reflection hub too. Answer the following questions before moving on. 1. What are the common signs for a cockroach infestation? 2. What are the common signs of a mouse infestation? 3. What must the design and equipment of a kitchen do? 4. What must you do if you find pests in the kitchen? The answer is 1. Eggs and egg cases, molted skins, droppings, the insects themselves. 2. Small footprints in dust, droppings, holes in walls and doors, grease and smear marks, urine stains on food. 3. Minimize the risk of contamination. 4. Engage with a reputable pest control contractor if you run your own business. If not, report it to your supervisor, manager,